Right along. My experience growing a nonprofit. So I started Love Story 2 years ago,
Mhm.
and it literally came from just a revelation I had while hiking the Inca Trail. This is like I went through my dark night of the soul a few years back. It almost cost me my life, and then I was like, "Fuck it, eat, pray, love this thing," and then yeah, now it's become it is what it is because it's a nonprofit. That's the best way I can say it. You
For
know,
sure, for sure.
I don't. I guess you're right. Everything has its own unique identifier. Like we
Mhm.
can't say if one is gonna be better than the other. It all varies, right? Depending on
It
person and
exactly, and like if you just can't, like you just don't know. Like you can see what other people do, but like it just it's always going to be different, and there are different like people like that thrive in like both ways. Like it's just you see it. It just there's just no way, especially if you're doing something that's like new. Like how are you supposed to? I don't know. It's just hard. Probably just like I'm dealing with like some hard stuff right now, and I'm like, I don't know, man. Everything's hard.
I
Transitions and learning, and I don't know, man. Running a business is hard. Like, let me like preach, girl. Like, I hear you. But I mean, everything has its limitations too. On both sides.
totally, yeah.
And I think, or at least one of the things I enjoy about the museum and like the curation of it and sharing these stories is that everyone, there gets to be a point when, your friends don't want to hear you talk about it anymore. Your family doesn't want to hear you talk about it anymore. They're like, get over it. And it's like, sometimes it's just not that easy,
No,
you
it's
know?
not. It's not. I get it.
And that's fine. Because, yeah, sometimes you'll get over a 6-year relationship in a month, and sometimes you'll take 6 years to get over a month-long relationship. Both of those are fine, Like, there's no set way of doing it. Otherwise, we would have figured it out by now.
Yeah. I was thinking since, I mean, you have a established brand and it's a beautiful established brand. I was thinking of entertaining Valentine's Day, which would be kind of ironically apropos uh, for
Mm-hmm.
for all the people who um, are single, are still, licking their wounds, if so, to lack of better words, but
Mm-hmm.
who want to just be alone,
Yeah.
and it works so well with, your title, the Museum of Broken Relationships, for
Yeah.
Valentine's Day. But if that's only if you're available during that hot
So
day.
I do have. I'm waiting to get here back about 2 different panels I'm being asked to be
Yeah.
on the 13th, 14th, and 15th. Everyone's kind of like we're taking our days and stuff. So like absolutely, like I want to. I do want to do something. Just to be fair to people, I'm putting people in line of like, okay, UCLA asked first, and what's their face asked second, and you're number 3 in mine. So
Yes.
like I want to, but I can't like if it ends up like coinciding. So where would your event be on Valentine's Day?
Uh, it would
Also, like,
either
what if I get a boyfriend and I get married on Valentine's Day?
that would be actually a romantic.
I'm just kidding.
No, it would actually be really cool. Talk
It'd be
about
really
broken
amazing.
relationships and fall in love. At the same time. That's
There you go, guys.
every woman's fantasy.
I'm only saying it to say it. It's not like a criticism or a critique or anything like that. I found that like, yeah, like absolutely Valentine's Day, but also like fucking every day, man.
Yeah,
Like it's like heartbreak's all the fucking time, and like there's never a good time for it. Just the same way there's never a good time to start dating, and there's never a good time to start like a relationship. There's never a good time to end a relationship. There's it is it's all the time, and like Valentine's Day is like absolutely like the easy target because it is the same thing, but like also like fucking like Christmas, man, and like the holidays, and like people are getting engaged on New Year's and kissing on New Year's, and fuck them. Like it is all the time. Like it's all the goddamn time. And it is like the 25th because like what the fuck? Why is there Valentine candy already? But like I also want that marshmallow heart. Like it's all the time. And so like if you want to keep it, like for sure keep it. And if you want to move it, for sure move it. But I just say like it's from my limited but like kind of depthful experience. It's fucking all the time.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
It's all the time.
Okay. No, well said. Well said. Absolutely. I'm an alcoholic, so now I drink kombucha. OMG, she can't control her liquor. That's like so sad. The taste of it changes my blood chemistry. That's when I'm on a different frequency. That's when I am very self-aware how much of a shapeshifter I can be. Blue and purple, like notes of possibilities, like jazz music on bars, irregular, rhythmically dancing, drunken, kung fu masters, drunk, Sun Wukong. Both.
I got them at Kitchens and Eats.
Wow.
This one's from Cancer.
Oh wow.
And this one I never had flash.
What's the one on top mean?
This is a flash tattoo, and I got it because I've never had a flash, so I've like purposely got like something very trendy and hip, hipstery.
What's a flash tattoo?
It's like a tattoo like they'd make for anyone to pick off the wall.
Oh, okay,
so
got
like
it.
A lot of people have the same tattoo.
Oh wow.
Mine just has a 13.
What does 13 mean?
Friday the 13th is when I got it.
Oh wow. Connected. Like they look like regular people, but they're gang members.
Corrupt? What do you think?
No. They're just organized, more organized. They're run by the Yakuza.
Really?
Oh yeah.
So,
Pop.
what about Korea?
I mean,
South Korea?
if you want to really get down that rabbit hole, let's just say it's all controlled by the devil. the Arts District? Like,
Yeah.
This is it?
Yeah.
The strip.
Yeah. But all this stuff is kind of new. Like all this stuff.
I met the bass player who grows plant medicine out in the farms of Gunnison County. I met his partner, the real-life actress from Weeds, except she's not acting. Her chiseled jawline, stoic facial features, now growing pounds in a state that first legalized pot. For a moment, I entertained the thought of being his companion, like a fly-by-night girl there to just offer him insight. Here one day, gone the next, like life. Then I entertained what life would be like being his woman, having his babies. I do this with most men I'm attracted to, and it's not hard to find men attractive if you just make a conscious effort to put aside your own preconceived notions and cynicism about yourself and about men you attract.
I couldn't find my shoes. My little brother came out with some shoes I hadn't seen since, I can't even believe that he showed in my dream. They were like my favorite shoes when I was like 14 years old. They were like orange and green and black. And I was like, whoa. He's like, are these them? I said, no, those aren't the shoes. So I just jumped out of the plane without my shoes on. I didn't have everything in order before I jumped out of the plane, which was fine. And that's what the dream was telling me.
Yeah.
It wasn't the plane, it was his room, but his room was a plane. You know how dreams
Yeah.
are, they don't make sense.
Yeah.
A lot of times. I fell with no shoes and pulled the chute, and I landed perfectly fine and was able to do what I needed to do on the ground. So that's where that symbol came from.